2 down now and runners at first and second, and they need to take advantage of this opportunity. And that's going to drop in for a base hit by Jordan Patterson into right center field, and that will bring in a run. But Jordan, oh man, I thought he was going to be out at second base. The catch was made by shortstop, but he just stood there with the ball. Could have gone and tagged JP and gotten the final out of the inning, but instead just lets him slide in with that base hit. I am inclined to give him an error because that should have been out number 3.
Yeah.
So that makes it 6-2. Now runners at second and third. A base hit here makes the game a lot closer as that's going to be popped up. Arvid Isaacson charges in and makes the catch. And you could see the pressure in his eyes right there, trying to make up for the errors of his last game. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Shaq Daddy leads 6-2. Although Shaq Daddy has been, potentially cheating. Got some questions about that. So this game's set to go 7 innings. Is that correct, Commissioner Robbie?
That is correct. That's what we've been playing all season long, unless there's a 10-run rule.
And Shane is supposed to be due up to lead off.
Here's Lucy.
It looks like they're going to let Lucy step up to the plate, which is good. Give her the chance she deserves, even though it still seems incorrect to have the batting out of order. Technically, this would be the improper way to do it. If you get away with having a batter go out of order, you're supposed to just keep going at that point. And she's going to pop that one up into shallow left field. Nice catch by the third baseman for out number 1. And so now with 1 out, we will skip Kai Hoyt as he skipped Lucy and jump right ahead to Shane Gutierrez, who is 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the game as he takes strike 1. Got Bryce Miller pitching now as he just takes that next pitch, and he is content to stand there as Miller is ahead 0-2, looking to strike out his teammate, and he's going to drill a line drive into left field. Patterson over and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down now, and now they are skipping Caitlin Smith. They're just continually batting out of order, and I'm telling you, Robbie, this cannot pass. As commissioner, you need to put a stop to this. It is improper, batting out of order repeatedly.
Hey, man, maybe Caitlin's afraid to pick up the bat.
She's had a
tough game.
When you bat out of order, you're not supposed to keep batting out of order, and this is a scandal that's going to make it all the way up to the commissioner's office. A decision is going to have to be made if this cheating will be allowed to stand. And it looks like they're being punished right there, except that the Gentlemen's Club can't make the play. And I'm not even sure how to score this because now Caitlin steps to the plate, and she clearly just struggling. She doesn't even know when to step to the plate anymore. The heckling and just hardcore abuse of this other team has gotten into her head, and she takes it all out on the ball right there.
Man.
Nice diving effort by Jordan Patterson, and instead that will get to the other side of the track for a ground rule double.
You either got to make that play or don't let the ball go behind you at that point.
Although technically that should be an out because she batted out of order. And now we have
Lucas
Santra stepping back to the plate. He's the MVP so far. He's got a home run and a double, and he's going to hit just a hard little hopper over to third base, The toss to first, and Bambino makes the play. Look at that. Out number 3, they get out of the inning. No runs come in to score, and it remains 6-2 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Running out of time here for the Gentlemen's Club.
What is going through their minds right now? They haven't played their best ball. I've seen them play a lot better.
Well, obviously, from what we can tell, first and foremost, what's going through their minds is just immense hatred for Caitlin Smith, who abandoned their team and jumped ship to the opposition. But aside from that, you have to wonder if they're letting that get into their heads too much. They're too focused on who's not on their team, not focused enough on who is on their team and can help win a championship right here. That's going to be a little roller over to Arvid. Fires to first for the out, and now they are batting out of order as that was supposed to be Amanda Hall. We've got all kinds of issues, Robbie, and you've got to work this out before next season. First pitch, and he's going to hit a little roller over to short. So 2 pitches, and that should have been an out, but Caitlin Smith unable to field the ball.
Caitlin Showstopper Smith is not doing a good job there at first base right now.
And the struggles, her nickname is actually the Hammer. Caitlin the Hammer Smith.
I disagree. She goes by Showstopper.
And that's going to be popped up into left center field. Catch is made for out number 1. And now Amanda steps to the plate when she was once again not supposed to bat. And she'll swing at that one and hit it right up the middle for a base hit.
There it is. We could have a play at the plate.
He's charging home, and they're not even going to throw.
This shortstop's head's not in the game right now.
Clearly not paying attention as the run comes in to score. One out. Nope, 2 outs. So we've got all kinds of confusion here. This is what happens when they bat out of order, and I try to figure out how to put this in the scorebook.
Hey, there's no crying in softball, Tyler.
Taco Bell steps back up, but there is cheating apparently. And that will be strike 3, and Alan Taco Bell strikes out. And you have to wonder what is going through his head right now.
You know, a big player step up in big games, and Alan Taco Bell is just not a big player.
In our pregame interview, he was talking about, really trying to minimize the feud with Caitlin Smith, but you have to wonder if she was in his head right there.
There's definitely been some mean glares from the bench over there from Caitlin Smith to Alan Bell.
So the big K goes in the scorebook, our first K of the day, next to Alan Taco Bell's name. And once again, the lineup is all messed up as Hannah is supposed to be leading off. And that's going to be popped up into left center field. The catch is made for out number 1.
I mean, there's no shame in really losing in a championship softball game, but when you lose and you're the only one to strike out,
that's shameful.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed to be working with him, A little embarrassed.
It's rough, but to be honest, about 90% of the time I'm embarrassed to be working with you, Robbie. As that ball once again gets away. Nope. She was able to hold on to it just barely.
That's a great play. That's a great play by the first baseman.
And that is going to be out number 2. And now Bryce steps up once again. Big awkward. First pitch, and he pops that one into left center. And a quick inning takes us to the final 3 outs of this game.
These guys better get their rally hats on. They got a long way to go.
Down 6-3. You wonder if Shaq Daddy will put in their closer. Do you wonder that, Robbie?
What's that?
Do you wonder if Shaq Daddy will put in their closer?
I feel like you got to at this point.
I feel like you're an idiot because you pitched to your own team. So why would Shaq Daddy put in a closer? It would make no sense.
Biggest game of the year, you got to go all out, Tyler.
Go all out all you want, but when you pitch to your own team, closers are irrelevant.
Tell that to Mariano Rivera.
Mariano Rivera did not win any slow pitch intramural softball championships at Pacific Lutheran
He won a lot of championships. He won a lot of championships.
He did win a lot of championships, but he's
got a lot of T-shirts.
He has the exact same number of slow pitch softball championships as you do. Luke is up to lead off the inning.
Oh, we got a Cubs fan here.
Luke Scrub Hodson.
That's a tough nickname.
And he's going to take the pitch from Alan Bell.
Oh.
And that's bobbled by Arvid Isaacson, and he will make it safely. So another error by Isaacson over at third base.
Just a tough postseason.
He
Poor
can
kid.
taste the championship, but unable to make the play right there. And that's going to be a little roller, and
Does he want
Isaacson has another chance. He fires over to first. That time he makes the play,
they're
but
out of
not
position.
paying attention, out of position, allows the runner to get to third.
That's some good heads-up base running.
So one down now, and you have to wonder the strategy of the Gentlemen's Club putting Alan Bell as pitcher right after he struck out. It just seems like a very negative strategy. Maybe you think you're going to give him a chance to redeem himself, but really it just seems like he's more likely to try to strike someone else out in an effort to make himself look slightly better.
That'd be tough to do. That'd be tough to do.
Of course, he's wearing the PLU I Am Champions shirt.
I love that.
Which you wonder if he's qualified to wear it after striking out in this championship game last inning. First pitch to Jordan Patterson bounces about 17 feet in front of home plate. Still strike one. Next pitch to JP, and he swings and hits that little opposite field, but caught on a line out in right center, and they are down to their final out.
Did produce a run right there, though.
Alex Tooman, the child. He's the youngest of the group, another local player, never set foot outside of the USA. Prodigy out of Tacoma, signed with the team out of high school. His parents had to sign for him since he was only 17 at the time. He steps up, and once again, bouncing way in front of home plate, and I don't know if Alan Bell knows what a good pitch is at this point.
He is having a tough
After
time out of the
striking
mound.
out, and now just throwing terrible pitches.
Can't find
and
it. Oh,
that goes off Alan Taco Bell.
You have to think if that was a message from his own teammate right there.
That's right. He's trying to say, stop trying to strike me out like you struck out, loser. I think those were his exact words from the child. He has a powerful, clean swing that allows him to change the outcome and momentum of the game in one stroke. That's what he was hoping to do right now, and this is a chance for the Bambino to come through. This is your opportunity right here. Down 3 runs, 2 on with 2 outs. A home run here ties it up. That was at least somewhat close to the strike zone. Still called a strike, but Alan Taco Bell showing that he's not really a very qualified pitcher right here.
They got to get him out of this game.
And she's going to drill that one into left field.
Wow.
Nice leaping catch made by Lucas Santra, and I will tell you what, he is the MVP of this game as several players drop to their knees in celebration.